Hi there, Sage from Keeper, and congratulations on taking a big step towards improving your bookkeeping practice by signing up for our free trial. Now, whether you are looking to manage your tasks better, review files or transactions with ease, communicate with clients without a headache, or improve your overall month end review process, you are in the right place because today we are going to cover 3 tips on how you can get the most out of your Keeper free trial. I promise if you follow these recommendations, you are going to pick this up super quickly. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all future releases. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, or you can reach out to us using the purple widget in the bottom right corner and send us a message. And lastly, check out the description of this video because we will include some helpful links and resources on today's topic. Let's dive in. Our first tip is to familiarize yourself with all of our helpful resources, like our Help Center, our Getting Started with Keeper YouTube series, and our Facebook group. Now you can access the Help Center at help.keeper.app, or you can navigate to the bottom right corner of your Keeper account, click on this purple widget, and from here, select the Help Center link. You can think of Keeper's Help Center as a library of knowledge in all things Keeper. You can either start by selecting one of the tiles you see here before you to learn about a specific topic, or you can use the search bar above to search for a feature you want to do more research on. Now, from there, you are going to find different descriptions, articles, screenshots, sometimes even interactive demos on that topic. That way you can master it. Now, an article that comes to mind that might be really helpful to start with would be our Getting Started guide, which you can find by clicking on the Getting Started admin tile in the top left corner. From here, I want you to select the Getting Started guide, and it'll take you to this article, which does a really great job of giving you a nice overview on how you can get started with Keeper, from setting up your practice, to inviting your teammates, to setting up your custom branding, how to understand the close page, and so much more. This should take you maybe 5 to 8 minutes to get through and is a great place to start. Now, the second helpful resource is our Getting Started with Keeper YouTube series, which you can find in a similar place. You're going to navigate to the bottom right corner, click on the purple widget, and from here, you're going to click on the Keeper YouTube channel button instead. Once you're on this page, I want to make sure that you subscribe to the channel first. Then I want you to scroll down and I want you to click on the Getting Started with Keeper series, and that's going to take you here. And you can see on the right-hand side that we've created a bunch of videos, each about 5 to 6 minutes long, covering the client list basics, how you can add your team to Keeper, understanding the close page, and so much more. And when I'm meeting with customers for the first time, I'm telling them that this is the best place that they can go in their earlier stages during the trial, because it will really give you a full understanding of the ins and outs of our platform and make sure that you are getting this set up super quickly. So make sure you check this out. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments for these videos. Now, the last resource is our Facebook group, and you can find it, yes, you guessed it, in the exact same place as all of the others. You're going to go to the purple widget in the bottom right corner and click to join the Facebook group. This group is a great opportunity to connect with real Keeper users, a chance to pose questions, participate in different discussions, but also learn more about how to make the most out of your time with Keeper. We have some people on the Keeper team monitoring the account, so we're always there to help answer some questions, but really we wanted this to be a place for our users to connect and share some best practices and ideas on how they're getting the most out of our software. My second tip is to get more comfortable navigating around the platform. Now, the best way to get more comfortable with any new software is to spend more time in it and, sure, maybe click all of the buttons to see what they do. And if you're strapped for time, try to find at least 15 to 30 minutes a day to hop into Keeper and mess around with it. Now, if you've done your homework, which I'm sure you have, then you're already starting to feel more familiar with Keeper because you've given our Getting Started guide a read and you've gone through our Getting Started with Keeper YouTube series. If you haven't, definitely make sure to do that. I promise you won't regret it. Now it's time to apply what you've learned by adding more clients to your account, ensuring your user and practice settings are in order, and getting cozy with your client list and close page. Now, as a reminder, those settings are going to be in the top right corner of your screen. You can easily add a client by going to your client list in the top of your page and connecting them from QuickBooks in Xero. And you can update any of the fields in the client list by simply clicking on them like this. Once you're done with the main dashboard, you can access the close page by clicking on the name of the client that you want to work on. So in this case, I'll click on Greenstein LLC. And now I'm here on the close page. Now there's a lot that you can do here, like assigning due dates and assignees to Keeper's default tasks, as well as create your own, work through our different transaction and file review reports, and add context to your clients by clicking on the Portal tab on the top of this page. And as a reminder, all of this is covered in the Getting Started with Keeper series. Now, our third and final tip is to clean up each of your client's close pages. Now, you may have noticed that once you've connected a client to Keeper, we've populated a bunch of default tasks and reports for you to work through. And it's important to note that you can always remove a task that you do not need and add them back later. So, for example, if you notice that in the account reconciliation section, there's an account that's inactive or that you do not need, you can always click on it and you can delete it by clicking on the delete reconciliation task to the right of it. And that also applies to any of the transaction review reports as well. So if we scroll down to the transaction review section, let's just say that the transaction is greater than $1,000, which you can always edit the threshold with, is a report that you don't need right now. Click on it, delete the report, and you'll always be able to add it again later by clicking on the Add Report button. Naturally, the more things you remove, the less things you'll have to work through, and they will no longer continue to populate month over month. Now, before you go crazy and start deleting a ton of different things, I would maybe just take a moment to do a little bit of research on what that report can offer you, just so you can double check and make sure it's not something that you need. We would hate for you to remove things that you didn't mean to and then have to re-add them all over again. So trust that Keeper has your best interest in mind. We've tried our very best to mimic the month-end review of a bookkeeper, so a lot of these reports can be super useful. But like I mentioned before, if you find something that you don't need, at least for the moment, go ahead and remove it so you're condensing how many tasks you have to work through. And with that, we're going to go back to the main dashboard, and that's where we're going to call it. Again, really excited that you decided to start a trial with us. You're going to love Keeper. Make sure that you follow these tips, and you're going to be in a great place. Like this video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all future releases. Leave a comment below if you got any questions, or send us a message using the purple widget in the bottom right corner. And check out the description of this video because we'll have some helpful links and resources. See you guys in the next one, and take care.